And now storm tracker weather with meteorologist Paul Bean.
All right, let's take another look at that storm tracker because we are still seeing a little bit of moisture starting to track back down towards the Tetons, who are going to see a little bit more of that scattered snow moving through today now. So expect a little bit more until around the 3 a.m. mark like we saw last night. A lot of those advisories did clear 3 a.m. last night. So for the most part, we're only seeing a little bit of snow, a little bit of rain here and there in the peaks. But as we zoom out, you'll notice it is going to start to make its way through again. We have that back half of that system starting to make its way in. You can see that bank of clouds in the Washington, Oregon area starting to make its way over as they thicken. That's going to hit us on Tuesday. So we're going to see another widespread and scattered snow event starting to move through starting Tuesday, and then it is on and off from there. That moisture continues to make its way through, continuing to see scattered systems through until next weekend. So it's going to be another week where we see a lot of that scattered snow that doesn't really go anywhere, doesn't really stick in the Snake River Plain, while those mountains are continuing to see more and more accumulation on top of it. Future tracker, once we see the clearing of that system in the Tetons, we're continuing to see nothing. But at the end of Monday, you can see that system all the way up in Montana starting to track its way down south. That's going to hit us on Tuesday, like I said, and then we'll start to see that scattered pattern that I mentioned earlier. We do have some overcast clouds still in the Snake River Plain, but for the most part not seeing any rain or snow. 30 in Pocatello, 24 in Idaho Falls. Now over in the mountains, we're seeing a little bit colder, mostly cloudy, 25 in Chalice and 28 in Salmon. Then finally for the Tetons, we're seeing those temperatures once again very cold, 18 Afton, 19 in Soda Springs and Yellowstone, and that snow is still scattering out. So it's going to take its time. You're going to see a snowstorm here or there in that area for tonight, and very early in the morning, but that will start to move out. Expect to see mostly cloudy conditions for the peak of the day on Monday, 36 in Island Park, 41 in Jackson. We'll see the Central Mountains stay clear with those clouds, 44 in Chalice, 48 in Salmon. Then finally for the Snake River Plain, 47 in Pocatello, 42 in Idaho Falls, and still seeing that those conditions clear out there. But we are going to see that snow return once we hit Tuesday, and it's not going to be that strong in Pocatello, but it is going to be there. You can see Pocatello stays at the mostly cloudy, and that snow waits to be on and off Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Idaho Falls, similar, but seeing a little bit of that snow on Tuesday with stronger snow on Friday and Saturday, a little bit of a chance on Sunday. But once we hit the mountains, that's where you really see that snow all week long, starting up and then stopping again, and then starting up. Tuesdays to be in the strongest, Friday, Saturday as well, with scattered in between. Then finally for the Central Mountains, very similar pattern. Of course, they are kind of right in the path of that first wave tomorrow, on Tuesday, snow, and then that chance of snow for Wednesday, Thursday. And a lot of those temperatures not cooling down too bad, but sticking to those mid-30s, so we're not going to have a deep freeze like we had earlier in the season.
All right, so we'll have a warm snow is what you're saying.
Basically, yes.
All right, great.